Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard. Samuel J. Cummings III is back with me in the studio. We've been talking about your aspiring political career, which may not be always your plan. You've got a lot of years, and you never know. You could take a 20-year break and go back and run again.
It's like golf, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So you've got an entrepreneurial mind. You went through St. Louis U High and St. Louis University and have so much to contribute to our fair city here of St. Louis, which is so exciting and great ideas.
Thank you.
But I want to talk about this conference. You just went to Washington, D.C.
Yes.
So tell us what you did there.
Yeah, so I went for the Good Jobs, Green Jobs conference. And really the power of this conference was all the people from different groups, different organizations, all came together for the one cause. And that's creating jobs that are not only good for people, but are great for our environment. Those two go hand in hand. I learned so much about how the actual problems that plague our society are in the same areas where our economic problems plague our society.
So what are some examples of things that you learned?
So I learned that bringing a community into the fold of not only being green, but being great for people and being economic stability is one of the things that only occurs if you're serious about using the things that you have available. And St. Louis has a lot of available opportunities that it can take advantage of. The fact that we have an urban center that's not super dense, that lack of density leaves opportunity for us to create, whether it be food deserts that we have an issue of, create those access to those things. And so one of the things I learned at the Green Jobs Conference was that people have a big ability that we don't really take advantage of, and that is our choice. The choices that we make go so far in how we'll be able to bring greener jobs to America, not only through big level programs, but through the small things we do every day.
Well, and I think that sometimes people think, oh, I'm just one person, what can I really do to make a difference? Or there's a lot of other people trying to figure that out for us, so I can kind of sit back and wait. Do you find that's true?
Just give a little detail, a little history. Going back to 2008, we've actually had a lot of support. We had 78% of St. Louis vote for Prop C. And that showed that we want solar, we want wind energy. There's actual jobs in Missouri that are not across the street, but they're actually in our neighborhoods for people to access. ABB, they're the ones who make transistors for the large wind turbines that are in Northwest Missouri. They're located in Union and Kings Highway. And so there's a lot of opportunities like that. Lincoln Engineering, there are a lot of businesses that are here that can help facilitate and create jobs. We just got to tap into the resource.
So did you come back from the conference with some specific ideas that you're following up on now for St. Louis?
Yes, one of the specific ones is called the Blue-Green Movement, and that's getting labor unions as well as green organizations to come together to push for legislation. One is the key areas, and then as well as to bring awareness, because a lot of the people, we got to know this, it's our decisions that will get us to where we need to go. If we choose products or we choose to support candidates that aren't for us when it comes to our long-term stability and our well-keeping of the environment, then we're not going to see any change.
So this is really interesting. Now, do you have friends who are just like you? Because we need a whole bunch of you. And I mean, you know, because I love a young person here in the city of St. Louis. You are ready to make a difference, and you want to do that. I can see that.
Yes.
And we're going to be hearing about you.
Yes.
Whether it's on a ballot or CEO of some green company, right? So very exciting. I want to make sure, again, that people know how to connect with you, because I want people to be exchanging ideas with you, and you can help, you can build this whole green thing for our city together. So at Samuel J 314 on Twitter.
Yes,
ma'am. Did I get it right?
You
at
get it
Samuel
right.
J 314 on Twitter. Don't forget it. We want to make sure that Sam is connecting with all of you out there who have interest in bringing the green movement to St. Louis. So we'll be right back with more STL TV Live. But first, let's take a look at today's featured hot job, brought to you by Slate and Missouri Workforce Development.